notification. Microphone unmuted.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Terrapins will put toe to leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Illinois' offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Luke Altmyer started his career as a backup to Matt Corral at Ole Miss, but man, did he blossom for the Fighting Illini. Had their best season in more than 20 years, and maybe more in store for him, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there were still a lot of fans that I think were skeptical when the transfer portal news came out that he was going to be joining Illinois. And people wanted to see what all the hype was about. You saw it last year, not just running the ball, but making big plays through the air. Really curious to see if Luke Altmyer can take the next step this season, because if they do, this is going to be a really tough team to beat.
Let's talk for a second about Illinois. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week. A commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Altmyer. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up.
Entering play, kick punt FD, punt. Player, error, formation, cons, play action, screen pass, run, option, quick pass, medium, deep pass, flood, tap, Reggie scissors.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Zings it complete to the right. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So Maryland's offense has the ball for the first time.
Entering play call, coach suggest. Coach, cornerback matchup. Option is set. Defensive mush. Option red key. Option is set to balanced. Option red key. Option is set to conservative. Option pitch key. Option is. Option pitch. RPO red key. RPO. RPO pass key option is strict ball option is set to coach suggestion. Cover 3 sky.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air, it's Washington. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field.
Quick pass. Slant. Stick. Slants.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Altmaier. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Catch in the middle. It's Clement. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They moved the chains, and he's got it up to 34.
You have 3 options.
Illinois experienced a resurgence under Brett Bielema a year ago. He's been at 3 different power programs, but this was his best season in more than a decade, guys.
Yeah, and it seems like Bielema's got a recipe to win, and it's usually ground and pound. But how about this offense with Luke Altmaier at quarterback last year? Through the air, they became good and proficient and started to change the identity of Illinois, and had a great season and finished with a big bowl win against South Carolina.
So a big key then is Luke Altmaier and taking that next step this year, too, to really help out this offense, be more explosive and win games maybe some different ways, not always have to rely on running the football and playing great defense. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that mattered with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick strike complete. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Stretch.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Gun. Wing pair. AHD stretch. Exclose outside. Duo. FK toss verticals. Empty and HB FK toss verticals.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Altmaier. Takes the easy throw in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Empty and HB trap formation. Player. Ahidon, Blue Call, Dante Merriweather, Narios, Colin Dixon, Tenor, Colin Dixon, Call, RPO alert, Bubba, Puck cross, corner strike, jet pass slide, corner strike.
The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rush is on him. Pressure coming. And he finally went down.
Entering
You
play
can't
call,
expect to
coach
be protected
suggestions,
for
Vic
that long.
FGK
Just
full
tremendous
pass,
coverage
field
by the
goal
defense.
15 yards.
Things working pretty well for this
Clear,
defense.
error,
Out of the dime
formation,
package
error,
and still getting
concept,
plenty of heat on the
option.
quarterback.
Yeah, get off the
pass,
rock,
medium
understand the
pass, deep
situation.
pass.
All the fast guys
Flood,
got the back
cash,
end covered. It's
Red
my
Johnny
job
scissors.
to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here comes the heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Entering play call,
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it.
Entering play
Incomplete.
call,
You know, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open like on that last play. Just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Hit as he throws. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing, and he just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 QB, you've got no points on offense.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But 2, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The give to the back. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Quickly complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Alerts. Angle smash. MTN stick. Angle smash.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Entering plate, duo. Puck cross. RPO peak slant. MTN verticals.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Arkin. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Power, O.
Illinois looking to pay things off on first and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Illini.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly where he had to get 6.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, player, error, formation, concept, option, quick pass, slants.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. He makes the grab for the two-point conversion, and they're up 8-0.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Options, if off left is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. The inside handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down, using his legs to buy some time. There he goes. Picks up the first down and
Entering
gets down
play
to
call,
avoid
type,
contact.
there are 3
The
categories.
Terrapins
You
are in
have
the hurry
15
up.
options.
Yeah, I think
There
you're just
are 3
seeing the
matches
experience
selected.
this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not
Entering
sliding
play
early.
call,
He just
coach
knows where the
suggestions. There are
defense
6
isn't. And
categories.
he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. Tremendous awareness
Entering
along
play
the
call,
sideline
coach
and the ability
suggestions.
to
There
get
are
the
6
foot down from the big
categories.
pickup.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a
Entering
couple.
play call, coach
Well,
suggestions.
this is very interesting
There are
because
6
now down here in the
categories.
red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Driving its way all the way down
Entering
to the
play call,
3-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are 6
And with the stuff there,
categories.
Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Touchdown, Terrapins! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. So that's a 60-yard
Entering
touchdown
play call,
drive.
you have 7
And they
options.
finish it up with a
5, 4,
3-yard
2,
scoring
return
toss.
left is selected.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this
Entering
drive
play
will
call,
start at the 25.
concept. There are 8 categories. There are
The
7
Illinois offense
subcategories.
returns to the
Options
field.
set to slant 9
That
plays. You
last
have 7
touchdown drive
medium
was
pass.
surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this
Smash
offense
corner
is so
strike.
dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Quickly to the tight end. And
Entering
an
play call,
absolutely
smash
fearless
for
tackle, giving up
categories. You have
size, and
20
still got him on the
options.
turf.
Smash is selected. Concept. There are quick pass. Option. Run.
That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
Entering base model screen. You have corner strike. Smash. Concept. Quick pass. Option. Run. Power. There are power. Oh.
Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Quick spin on the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
Entering
All
play
down,
call.
but he has enough to
There are
move
9
the chains.
categories. You have 14 options.
It's got to feel good as
Explosive
an
roll is
offense
selected.
knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
AHB base. Explosive.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game
Entering
just opens up all of the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Power out.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Quick pass. Slant, stick, slants, double slants.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
AHB power. Slot 2 book.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Let's go! Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe of the 48.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success. Not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Dixon. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Slants, double slants.
So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Kill.
Here's the handoff. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Defense is locked into this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they're not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautifully.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose it, even though it's a completion. They lost yardage.
White rail.
I like the play call on offense. I like trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Illinois now facing third and forever.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
Jackrabbit.
They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Concept, formation.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
I'll go. Pocket sweep, double slants, double post.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, he's looked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, player, error, formation, pistol, concept, arch, quick pass, slants.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to.
Cobra.
Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Screen, you have 5 options.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Entering play call, Ahidon Leffery, Luke Altmaier, Dante Merriweather, Mario Sand, Colin Dixon, Hudson, Colin Dixon,
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. Defense better do something different.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. He's got him in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Medium pass, quick pass, slant, stick, slants, stick.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Lasso.
Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He makes a grab, and he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2.
So nice when you're an offense and you're getting these 3rd and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
You want to bring in your tight end? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, concept. There are 8 categories. There option, quick pass, slants.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Altmaier. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page,
Entering
and then
play
having a
call.
guy that
Coach
can go
suggests
get it.
player,
Just when the
error,
ball is near
formation,
him,
error,
he's going to make the
concept,
play, just like he did right there
medium,
for
pass,
6 points.
Play, run, up, quick pass, slants.
Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Clear.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you
Entering play
practice
call.
these a lot, you can
Play
tell.
options.
Nice
The pass
timing,
left is
nice rhythm,
selected.
in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the
Entering play
defense will
call.
appreciate
Coach
having to defend a
suggestions.
short
There are
field
6
from the start
categories.
after that penalty. Running back searching for a hole. And he does a really nice
Entering
job
play
finding
call.
open
Coach
space and making a
suggestions.
good
There are
gain
6
before the stop is
categories.
made.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into
Entering
the
play
offense.
call.
Pitch,
Coach
catch,
suggestions.
let me get a few
There are
yards.
6 categories.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Ray. And he's able to shed one tackle, but
Entering
still
play
just
call.
a very
Coach
short gain.
suggestions. There are 6
And a lot of times
categories.
you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball
Entering play
sails out of
call,
bounds.
concept, there are 8 categories. There
The
are 7
Illinois offense
subcategories.
returns to the field.
Medium pass.
This has been exactly the way you draw
Slant,
things up,
stick.
David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Entering
He knew
play
exactly
call,
where he
slant,
wanted to
there are
go
7
with that one, and
categories.
they've got enough for the
9
first
option,
down.
Concept,
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the
Power,
window
there are 9
between the zones and
power.
then delivered the ball on time.
Ready,
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
green 25.
They'll give it to the back. Makes his man miss. Now they're starting to feel it.
Entering
They've
play
got a
call,
first down at the
there are
44.
9 categories. We have
When
14
the running back
options.
gets going and
Exclusive
gets ahead of
selected.
steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Pound 55 weak.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Entering
And
play
he
call,
found plenty of
there are
running
9
room on that one
categories.
before the
We have
defense was
14
finally
options.
able to get him
Exclusively
down.
selected.
On the set.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll ride the hot hand. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, power, there are 9 categories. You have 14 options.
Down to the
Exclusively
18-yard
selected.
line, it's 1st and 10.
Easy.
Handoff from the gun. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Illini. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Entering play call, player, formation, concept, quick pass, slants.
Here comes the 2-point try. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Entering play call, onside, kickoff left.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra blocker, too, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it out to the 38-yard
Entering
line
play
after
call,
picking up
coach
10 on that
suggestions.
one.
There are 6 categories.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Entering play call,
Whistle
coach
blows. We are at the
suggestions.
2-minute
There are
timeout,
6
and man, oh man, could
categories.
these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Washington. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a
Entering
first
play
down at
call,
the
flood.
44.
There are 13. Cash flood.
We see another catch by this guy. This
Scissors.
defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Down at the 16-yard line, and they're threatening to score in the waning moments of the half.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Entering play
The
call.
offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Double slants. Concept. Medium pass. Quick pass. Slant. There. Slants.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw time running short in the half. Got it. Can't quite
Entering
cross
play
the plane
call,
to get the
slants.
6,
There are
but
7
they'll have the first
categories.
down.
You have 9 options.
They'll immediately
Entering play
call timeout.
slants, double slants, concept, medium pass, quick pass, slants.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Can't make the grab as he was looking
Entering
for his
play
man
call,
right at the goal line.
slants,
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, finding Illini. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Entering play call, coach sig, player, error, formation, concept, media, keep pass, lead, quick pass, slants.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Cobra.
From the gun. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Maryland, 7.
Entering play call, you have 5 options. Onside, kickoff left.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block
Entering
or
play
2,
call,
but as it
coach
is, he'll be stopped at
suggestions.
the
There are 6
28.
categories.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Going with the ground game left. That is a big
Entering
win for
play
this
call,
defense
coach
as they were right
suggestions.
there as
There
soon
are
as he
6
got the ball.
categories.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin,
Entering
about
base
ready to
model
get things
screen, we
cranked
have
back
5
up here.
options. Onside, kickoff left.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be
Entering base
placed at the
model screen,
40
we have
after
5
that kick out of
options.
bounds. They feed him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be second
Entering
and
play
5.
call. Coach
I think
suggestions.
one of the
There are
hardest
6
things to do is
categories.
stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Looking for room. It's Ray. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw anything.
Entering play call.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line.
Option is set to
The
slant
Illinois
9 plays
offense
with 7
returns to
options.
the field.
With passes
Last time they
selected.
had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone.
Slant. There are 7 categories.
They'll
You have
snap
9
this one to
options.
start the drive
Double
from their own
slants is
22.
selected.
The offense will have to use its
Entering
first
play
time out of
call.
the half.
Slants.
On the set.
Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Altmaier. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your
Entering
quarterback
play
has
clock,
already been
slants.
sacked 4 times, shouldn't be
Concept
some big
option.
surprise if the O-line gets called for
With
holding.
pass. Slant. There are stick. Slants. Double slants.
On the double. Get set. Get set.
From the gun, looking for a man. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Slants.
Man, and you kind of
Concept,
wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs. Bangs his way to the 20.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver. Put it on a
Entering
space
play
mass so
clock.
he can
Red
catch
light
it and try to
corner.
advance.
Y shallow cross.
Ready up.
The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down.
Lasso. Lasso.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money. He'll be
Entering
stopped
play
about
call.
2
Coach
yards short of a
suggestions.
first
There are
down.
8 kick punt FD flat.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting
Option.
the guy to make a
Pass.
few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own
Entering
end,
base
turn it
model
over
screen
on
ahead
downs,
by
and now
Nicholas
the
Warner.
other offense is set up. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Back to throw, it's Washington. Not in lockstep there with the
Entering
receiver.
play call. Coach
I don't know about the
suggestions.
decision that
There are
time
6
by the quarterback.
categories.
He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down
Entering
for a
play
loss of a
call.
couple.
Coach suggestions.
This
There
has
are
got to
6
be disappointing if you're the
categories.
offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And the Terrapins need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Turning it on. Defense trying to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Illinois. The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Entering play. Kick pat cave. Player. Formation. Concept. Meet. Keep pass. Play action. Screen. Run. Option. Quick pass. Slant. There are 7 slants.
Okay,
2-point conversion attempt is on the way.
Here we go.
Back to throw, it's Altmaier. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
And your defense just came away with a huge scoop and score, so you try to capitalize on the momentum boost. You go for 2, and you get it. Nice job.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is
Entering
coming
play
out to
call.
the 40
Coach
after that penalty on the
suggestions. There are
kickoff.
6 categories.
The Terrapins have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. Give to the running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was hit just as he
Entering
released it, and
base
it
model
falls to
screen
the turf.
unified options.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And back to the air on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Exclusive.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
All power. There are 9 categories. Power O.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far. So can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Cricket.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
There are 9
this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Gets it out quickly. Picks up enough to get the
Entering
first
play
and 10
call,
from the
slant,
11.
there are 7 categories.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start
Options,
mixing up their
slants,
coverages. They're in
selected.
a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
It's first down from the 11. To the ground with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as
Entering
they
play
threaten
call,
deep in the red
counter.
zone.
There are 9 categories. You have 14 options. Explosivo is selected.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Illini.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. Player, there are formation, concept, option, quick pass, slants.
They'll line up to go for 2. To the air, it's Altmaier. He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your
Entering
hand.
play call,
Nice rhythm,
you have
nice
5
timing
options.
for that
Kick off
2-point
left is
conversion.
selected.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it
Entering
out to
play
the
call,
31.
coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. He's
Entering
brought
play
down
call,
quickly.
coach
Minimal gain there.
suggestions.
Still a
There
bit
are
short of
6
the first down.
categories.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Washington. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on
Entering play
third down,
call,
but now
coach
dealing with
suggestions.
fourth
There are
down.
6 categories.
Well,
You can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield.
Entering play
And the
call.
punt team
Concept.
able to
There
smack
are
him
8
to the ground.
categories. There are 7 subcategories.
The Illinois
Option
offense
is set
returns to the
slant 9
field.
plays. You have 7
On that
options.
last drive,
Quick pass
defense
is
had
selected.
no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to
Entering
find a way to
play
maybe
call.
be
Slant.
more
There are
aggressive,
7
maybe blitz,
categories. You
mess up this
slants.
rhythm they got going.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the
Entering
big
base
hit
model.
on first down,
Concept.
second down
Option.
coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is
Power.
taking out some
Power.
frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll go to the ground. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of
Entering
3.
play
They'll mark it
call.
at the
Power.
32.
There are 9 categories.
Man, it's really
You have
hard to
14
control the
options.
running game if you don't
Explosive
control the line of
selected.
scrimmage. And how about the defensive line
Concept.
doing a
Option.
great job attacking
Run.
those guys up
Option.
front,
Quick
not
pass.
open up lanes to run through.
Slant.
Nice
Stick.
job just
Slants.
nullifying that run
Stick.
altogether.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Under fire on the shuffle. He's going to come up a
Entering
couple
play
yards
call.
short of the
Coach
first down.
suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Man, and that's
You
just
have
making it
well
way
off.
too easy on
Punt
the
if
defense.
you
They're
punt.
laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy
Player.
tackle,
There are
jog
8
our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that
Concept.
easy for us.
Medium pass. Quick pass. Slant. There are 7 categories. Slants. Stick.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires one high and deep. He caught it! Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Entering play call. Concept. Medium pass. Quick. Option. Run. Power. There. Power. O.
Illinois looking to pay things off on first and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a
Entering
couple.
play call. Power. There
Yeah,
are
and
9
listen, the
categories.
offense has had
You
their
have
way,
14
and they've had so
options.
much success and so much
Concept.
production. But
Formation.
listen,
There
at
are
least the
player.
defense got
There
a
are
rep.
Cap-
You know, maybe this
John
gets you
Taylor,
some
Mario
a spark.
Sam,
Maybe this
Colin
gets you
Nix,
some energy.
Hudson, Clement,
Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this
Hudson,
defense.
Algo.
Yeah, they may not
Hodges,
win the
Douglas
game, but I
Lance,
think this defensive
Douglas
coaching
Coast.
staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
To the air, it's Altmaier. floats it out in space. That completion will take it
Entering
inside
play
the
call.
4, and the
There
offense
are
is
8
threatening.
categories. You have 6 options.
I like the aggressiveness by this
Plus, in
defense. You
front
got to
of
play tight
Coach
on the wide
suggests
receivers.
player.
There's not a lot of
There are 8
space on the field. You've
formation,
got to be aggressive,
concept,
and you got to make
option,
tackles.
Run. Quick pass. Slant. Stick.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down
Entering
thanks to
play
that
call.
tough,
Coach
hard-nosed pass
suggestions. There are
defense,
8
and now it's 4th down.
Player.
Well, on
There
3rd
are
and short and field goal range, they
concept,
dial up the
medium
pass play. Quarterback was trying to get
pass.
through his progressions. There was just
Slant,
simply nobody
arrows,
open.
stick,
Couldn't make an
slants,
accurate enough throw. Ball
double
falls
slants.
incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw
Entering play
and
call.
at least give
Coach
somebody a chance in the
there
end
are
zone.
6 categories.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down, still moving.
Entering
All
play
down, but he
call.
has
Coach
enough to move the
suggestions.
chains.
There are 6 categories.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Oh, they're after him. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on. Offense.
They'll back him up
Entering
with a
play call.
holding penalty
Coach
this time. They've
suggestions.
spent
There are
most of the
6
day backing them up
categories.
with sacks anyway. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. And he'll be smacked to the
Entering
ground.
play call. Coach
Important in the
suggestions.
passing
There are
game
6
that it's not just
categories.
receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's stopped
Entering
at the
play call.
23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
13 categories. You have 19 options.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
There are 7 stick, slant, double slant, stick.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
Slants, stick.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a 1st down at the 44.
There are 7 categories.
This quarterback is having a Heisman moment in this game. These are the types of games that Heisman voters are going to pay attention to. He's now got over 450 passing yards.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
There are 9 categories.
Well, here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
And big-time play by this defensive line, setting the line of scrimmage,
Entering
getting the stop, forcing the 4th down. Now, I think I got a pretty good idea, Palmer, that, well, if you're calling plays, if I'm calling plays, well, really, if anybody's calling plays, I'm thinking green light.
Yeah, so let's see if the defensive line can do it again. You just saw it on that last play. Can they bow up one more time, make a game-changing and a momentum-changing type play to give the football back to their offense?
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in the first down and more. And they finally get it to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
Concept, option, run. Power, power O.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Hauls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Counter. Draw. ISO. Sweep. Pinball toss. Strum toss.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Slants,
well, it's 3rd and short, and the offense is trying to go outside with the toss play, but too much speed defensively, forcing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they got it 1st and goal.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
Sweep, strum toss.
It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Category. Concept.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they forced a negative one.
Draw. Counter. Outside. Inside zone. Power. Power O.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He did not make it
Entering
stone
play
wall
call,
on
coach
third down.
suggestions. There are 8
And man,
categories.
you gotta
You
like
have
the
15
swarm
options.
of this defense. You've
FGK
got to
flip
get in the
pass.
backfield, make some penetration,
Clear,
and realize
area,
the first guy's
formation,
not going to always get that big
concept,
sucker on the
option,
ground. Like, he's a
quick
big,
pass.
strong dude. He's breaking tackles,
Slant,
but still
slants.
swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
A long way to go on 4th and goal.
325.
Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Rushes on him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
So the
Entering
offense
base
more than
model
happy with
screen,
the
you have
result of the
5
play. Will
options.
decline the penalty.
Cover 1 hole.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The give to the back. There he goes. No, he got loose. They'll mark him out of bounds
Entering
at the
play
24.
call,
A
coach
big run,
suggestions. There
creating
are
a little
6
space for this
categories.
offense.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Makes the catch. It's Webb. Out across
Entering
the 30
play
mark,
call,
down at the
coach suggestions.
35
There
after
are
the
6
10-yard gain.
categories.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught close to the marker. It's Manning. Huge
Entering
play
play
there
call,
into
coach
plus territory, and they'll
suggestions. There
mark
are
him out
6
of bounds at the
categories.
46.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Right down the middle. Got his man.
Entering
Good
play
execution.
call,
They
coach
move the sticks, and
suggestions.
they've
There
got
are
it at
6
the 33.
categories.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time. Only a short gain on that run.
Entering
Defense
base
played it
model
well.
screen, you have 5 options.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Martin will throw it. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
There are 6
And
categories.
this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Goes upstairs.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
For 1st down.
And the Terrapins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Using his legs, it's Humphrey. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
There are 6 categories.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred
Entering play
loose by the
call.
hit.
Coach suggestions.
Well, a lot of
There
things
are
haven't
6
gone right for him. You
categories.
saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold offense.
They'll
Entering
decline
play
that
call.
penalty.
Coach
Obviously very
suggestions.
happy with
There are
the
6
results of the play.
categories.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Right down the boulevard. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they
Entering
try to
play
kick that
call.
field goal.
You
You're in the
have 7
fourth quarter. You're down a
options. 5,
boatload
4,
of points.
2.
A field
Return
goal
left is
isn't going to
selected.
do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the
Entering play
coverage
call.
unit to get down
Concept.
there and
There
make the
are 8
stop at the
categories.
19.
There are 7 subcategories.
The Illinois
Option is
offense
set to
returns
slant
to the
9
field.
plays. You have 7 options.
That last drive
with
was
passes,
promising
slant.
at
There are
times,
7
but
slants.
stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness.
Entering
They
play
just got to
call.
cash some of these
There are
drives in.
7 categories.
You
You
hate giving
have
up
9
that
options.
play if you're the
Concept.
DB on
Option.
this one
Run.
because you're playing man coverage, you're
Power.
trying to defend a
AHP
slant route,
base.
you've taken the
Explosive.
inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to
Entering
the
play
26, a
call.
gain of
Power.
1.
There are 9 categories.
And what's
You
the
have
closest
14
guy to the
options.
football, man? It's those
Power.
defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're
Entering play
facing
call.
4th and 1.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected. Kick, punt, FD, punt.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return
Entering
on this
play
one as the
call.
punt bounces
Coach
out of bounds.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Didn't pick up a
Entering
lot
play
there,
call.
moving it forward
Coach
just a few.
suggestions. There are 6
On
categories.
defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Humphrey. Gets it past the marker. He's
Entering
brought
play
down,
call.
but it'll be
Coach
enough for a first
suggestions. There
down.
are 6 categories.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Martin back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Humphrey.
Man, that
Entering
quarterback
play
knew
call,
that was a
coach
tiny window to throw
suggestions.
into,
There are
and
6
he just showed
categories.
off his cannon of an arm.
Second down coming up.
The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of
Entering
scrimmage, but
play
no
call,
more than that.
coach suggestions. There are
Yeah, and
6
this offense has to
categories.
find a way to run the football. Now, they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7
Entering
has
play
dominated
call,
this
coach
entire game.
suggestions. There are 6
The defense
categories.
just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
And the Terrapins are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of
Entering
coverage
play
by that
call,
defense,
coach
just a short pickup.
suggestions. There are 6
This offense has
categories.
their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Categories.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Martin will throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Entering play call, cover 4 pawns.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll
Entering
decline the
base
penalty
models
here and
and
let the result of that
options.
play stand. The Terrapins need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 14 to Michigan.
Play call.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There are 9 categories.
Fresh legs, man. It is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a
play call.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You have 9 options.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Categories. You have 14
One of the things you love about this
options.
running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Power football with the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Concept, play type, personnel, 1 RB bar 2 P bar, play special. Special, punt, thick punt F, thick punt sweep, clock man, special team, clock man, fix spike do, Ubin, fix spike do, Ubin heel.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Entering play call, clock management. There are 2 categories. You have 5 options. QB heel is selected.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.